Lay down on the mat, knees bent. If you have any tension on the lumbar spine, otherwise legs straight and roll outward. Roll the arms outward, keep the shoulder blades as much as you can flat onto the ground, and push the back of the head away from the shoulders. Close your eyes and allow your body to soften, to let go. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra per vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins. Relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most, chest or belly? If both moves, which one moves first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. Small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause, and there to observe. Is one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remain relaxed and open even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd, take control and create a long and deep breath. Observe your body expanding with every inhalation and gently contracting with every exhalation. Keep your breath soft and easy. Feel the ribs moving with every breath. Feel the muscles around your rib cage activating toward the end of the inhalation in order to create space for the lungs to expand. Observe the belly, the navel moving with inhalation and exhalation. Become aware of every small movement of your breath. from your next breath. Start pushing the back of the head away from your shoulders, bringing the chin a little bit toward the base of the throat. Doing so, you're gonna create a narrowing of your throat. Feel your throat narrowing. Feel that creating this sort of lock, you will create a small noise breathing, but for the inhalation and for the exhalation, like a sort of heavy breath. Keep this noisy breath. Feel and hear the air entering your body, passing through the throat and filling up your lungs. Keep this gentle noise. Keep the noise constant from the beginning till the end. The noise is gentle and constant from the beginning till the end. Keep your mind there. Feel this noise, both for the inhalation and for the exhalation. Keep your mind there. Breathe this gentle noise. Keep a breath long, constant, but easy, both for the inhalation and for the exhalation. Throat is narrow. The chin moved toward the base of the throat. Thus creating this sort of heavy breath. Keep your mind on your breath and this version of the Ujjayi breath, still creating this constant sound, both when we fill up our lungs and when we empty our lungs. Your breath soft and easy. And it's really easy, still keeping this sound constant. Create a deeper breath, a longer breath. Together with the sound, together with the air entering your body through the nostrils and passing through the narrowed throat, you may start feeling a sort of rising of the heat of your lungs. Become aware of the temperature of your body. Keep on creating this sound. Keep it easy, keep it gentle. Keep it present. Bring your attention there. Bring your attention to your breath, non-stop. Keep your breath soft and easy. Keep this sound constant. Keep your focus on your breath, on creating this constant sound, both for the inhalation and for the exhalation. the last moments. From your next breath, I wanted to add a small pause, both for the inhalation and for the exhalation, just a tiny bit longer than your normal breath, but without becoming too hard. So inhale, still creating the sound. Hold. Exhale, still creating the sound. And hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Keep it controlled. And hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. One more time. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Go back to a normal breath. Stay there just for a few seconds, listening to the messages of your body. Really slowly, really gently, bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting on the back of the mat, on your heels, keeping the knees as wide as the mat. Put your hands right over your thighs. Inhale, tilt your hip forward, push your chest forward, but shoulders and head back, arching your spine. Exhale, round your spine, so tilt your hip backward. Allow the chin to move toward the base of the throat. Inhale, tilt your hip forward, arch your spine. Exhale, tilt your hip backward, round your spine. Inhale, tilt your hip forward, arch your spine. Exhale, tilt your head backward, round your spine. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, create circles with your hips along the spine. Just moving gently the whole spine, each vertebra. Then also on the other side. Walk forward with your hands, pushing your chest down on the ground. Allow the head to drop down toward the ground, but keep on pushing the sternum forward. Keep your arms completely straight. Push gently with your hands against the ground. Keep on pushing the sternum forward, but push also the shoulders back, creating a wide shoulders. Stay there. And gently come back up. Hands down on the ground. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And again, tilt your hip forward, arch your spine and look forward. Exhale, tilt your hip backward, push with the hands against the ground to help you ground your spine. Inhale, push the chest forward, shoulders and head back. Exhale, push with the hands against the ground, ground your spine. Now move your left hand toward the middle of the mat. Move the left shoulder to the right, right shoulder to the left. Roll the right arm inward, bend the elbow. Move the right hand to the left and try and slide the right hand inside the left thigh. Lift the sternum. Turn your head to look behind you. 3 breaths. And back to center. Put your right hand toward the middle of the mat. Move the right shoulder to the left, left shoulder to the right. Roll the left arm inward and the elbow and try and slide the hand inside your right thigh. Turn your head to look back, 3 breaths. And back to center. Now put your left hand toward the right knee. Move the left shoulder to the right, right shoulder to the left. Start pushing with your right knee against the ground. Roll the right arm inward, bend the elbow, and try and slide your hand inside the thigh. Turn your head to look behind you, 3 breaths. And back to center. Now put your right hand over the left knee. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Roll the left arm inward, bend the elbow. Try and slide the left hand inside the right thigh. And look behind you, 3 breaths. And back to center. Bring the 2 knees together. Tabletop position. Inhale. With exhalation, tilt the hip backward. Lift your right knee and move the right knee toward the forehead. Inhale, straighten your leg back. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, straighten your leg. And one more time. Inhale, straighten your leg. Keep the leg straight. And now, Move your right foot to the left to your maximum and to the right, to the left to the maximum and to the right. And one more time, to the left to the maximum and to the right. Back to center. Lean on the right leg, inhale. With exhalation, tilt your head backward. Move the left knee to the forehead. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, straighten your leg. And one more time. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, straighten your leg. Keep your leg straight. Move the left foot to the right to your maximum, and then to the left, right, and left, right, and left. Back to center. Create circles with your hips and upper spine. And drop down on your elbows. Interlace your hands. Walk back with your knees or forward with your elbows. Tuck your toes under and enter a plank pose. Push your heels back, push with your elbows against the ground. Look at your hands, 3 breaths. Keep the belly in. At the end of the 3rd breath, go back to the normal tabletop position. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Now we're going to do a sort of, a scapular push. So keeping the arms straight, we simply just do a sort of push up, but only using the shoulder blades. Shoulder blades move. When you drop down your chest, the shoulder blades move closer to each other. You push the hands against the ground, moving the chest up, and the shoulder blades move to the side. So allow the chest to move down and up, down and up. Keep the belly in. Keep the spine straight. It's just a movement of your shoulders and shoulder blade. Keep your arms straight. It's just a gentle movement of the shoulders and shoulder blade. Okay, now elbows down again. And from this position, lean forward, touch with your nose your hands, push the forehead and forearms against the ground to move back to the starting position. Forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. 2 more, forward, back, forward, back. Feet on your heels. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Create small circles with your head. Create a fluid movement. Up on one side and on the other side. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, roll the arms outward, push the thumbs back, push the hands down. Feel the gentle stretch around your shoulders, around your neck, even around your chest maybe. and relax. Again, elbows down. Tuck your toes under. Keep the feet a little bit wider than your hips. Inhale. With the exhalation, push with the elbows against the ground to lift your buttocks and push the chest over the toes. Stay there. Down again. Walk gently forward with your knees. Tuck your toes under. Inhale. And again, push with the elbows against the ground. Buttocks up. Push your chest over the toes. Stay there. And down. If you feel that with the knees closer to the elbows, it's a little bit too much for you today, you can walk back again with your knees just a tiny bit, but find the position where you can feel your body working, but where you can stay for several breaths. So tuck your toes under, inhale. And again, push with the elbows against the ground to lift your buttocks and push the chest over the toes. Close your brows and stay there. Try and find the position where you can feel your body working, but your breath is still relaxed. Last moments. And down again. Again, find your position. We're going to do it one more time. Tuck your toes under. Inhale. With exhalation, enter the pose. Relax your belly as much as you can. Keep on pushing the chest over the toes. Belly relaxed. And down. From this position, lean forward and back. Forward and back. Forward, back. Forward, back. Okay, now move the knees together, move the feet together. Inhale. With the exhalation, push with the elbows against the ground and lift your buttocks. Push the chest over the toes. Relax your belly. Lean on the left leg and lift the right leg. Stay there. Change legs, so lower your right leg. Lean on the right leg and lift the left one. Stay there. Down. Knees down. Enter your child pose. Find the version that is comfortable for you. Allow your breath to become subtle, soft. and really gently come back up. Normal tabletop position. Keep your arms parallel to each other. Keep your hands spread, the fingers spread. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Walk gently back with your knees. Move your feet as wide as the mat. Tuck your toes under. Inhale. And with exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push your chest over the toes. Stay there 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, move down. Still keeping the arms as much as you can parallel to each other. Roll the arms outward, keep the shoulders away from the ears. Belly in, inhale. And with the exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana again. Inhale. With the exhalation, lean forward for a plank pose. And back again to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Forward toward the plank. And back again. Toward the plank. Back again, and one more time. Forward toward the plank. And Adho Mukha Svanasana again. Drop down your knees. Sit on your heels. Put your hands over your thighs. Lift the sternum, shoulder goes down. Create small circles with your head, both on one side and on the other side. Roll the arms outward. Push the thumbs back. Hands down. And keep in this position of shoulders and arms. Create circles with your hands. Just the hands. Yes. Then also on the other side. Still keeping the same position for the torso and shoulders. And again, tabletop position. Keep your arms parallel to each other. Roll the arms outward. Shoulders away from the ears. Keep your knees together. Walk gently back with your knees. Just a tiny bit. Tuck your toes under. Inhale. And with the exhalation, lift your buttocks and push the chest over the toes. Lean on the left leg. Lift the right leg as high as you can. 3 breaths. Higher. And back. Lean on the right leg, lift the left leg as high as you can. And down. Child pose, 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, tabletop position again. Keep your knees together again. Keep your feet together again. Tuck your toes under. Inhale. And with the exhalation, Adho Mukha Svanasana with the 2 feet together. Lift your heels as high as you can and lower your heels. Lift and lower. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Walk back with your hands. And come back up. Right leg forward, left leg back. Walk forward with your right leg. Keep the 2 feet parallel to the short and to the long side of the mat. If the balance is hard for you today, you can move next to a wall, so you can use a wall to be more stable. You can use a chair or a table, just anything that can help you. Tilt your head backward, so lift your pubis, bend your right leg, belly in, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Twist to the right, put your left hand outside of your right knee, push with the hands against the knee to help lift the sternum and twist. You can use the right hand outside of your left thigh to help you create this twisting. Belly in. Bend a little bit more your knee holder. Three breaths. At the end of the third breath, still keep in this position, bend your left leg, put your left knee down on the ground, and still with the 2 hands in position, well, keep on twisting. 3 breaths. Now, straighten your left leg again. Come back up and change side. So left leg forward, right leg back. Keep the 2 legs quite wide. Lift your pubis, tailbone down, bend your left leg. Start twisting to the left. Put your right hand outside of your left knee. Twist your torso and use the left hand, if you can, outside of your right thigh. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Use the 2 hands to actively help you twisting. 3 breaths. Lift the sternum. At the end of the 3rd breath, bend your right knee. Move the right knee down to the ground. Keep on twisting. Keep on using the 2 hands to help twist actively. And again, straighten your right leg. Whoop. 3 breaths. The end of the 3rd breath, straighten your legs. Put your feet together, big toes touching, heels gently upward. Lift your toes. Spread your toes as much as you can. Move your big toes down. And lift it up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Keep your big toes down. Move the pinky finger, the small finger, the small toe down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Still keeping the big toe down. Last moments. Relax your feet. Create circles with your hips and on the spine. Both on one side and on the other side. Now, still keeping the feet together. Push your legs to the side like you want to, separate your legs. Activate your legs and relax. Again, move your legs away from each other and relax. Again, move and relax. Move. Activate your buttocks and relax. Move away. Activate your buttocks and relax. Now, push the two legs together. And relax. Push the two legs together. And relax. Push the two legs together. Relax. Push the two legs together. Squeeze your buttocks. And relax. Two legs together. Activate your buttocks. And relax. One last time. Push the two legs together. Squeeze your butt. And relax. Move the feet a little bit wider than your hips. And turn your legs outward just a little bit, not too much. You have to be quite comfortable yet. Belly in, bend your knees. Keep on bending. Belly in, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Lift your heels. Lower your heels, straighten your leg. Keep a gentle activation of your abdominal muscles. Tilt your head backward, so activate your buttocks. Bend your knees. Lift your heels. Stay there. Keep the activation of your abdominal muscles. Keep the buttocks active. Lower your heels and straighten your legs. Widen your legs. Roll the legs outward just a tiny bit more. Not too much again. Lift your pubis, tailbone down. Activate your buttocks. Activate your abdominal muscles. Lift your heels and bend your knees. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, straighten your legs, lower your heels. Tilt your hip forward, round your spine, and allow the hands to drop down toward the ground. Use just the gravity
to help stretching your back. Close your eyes and stay there. Really gently come back up.
Create circles with your hips and lower spine. Turn also on the other side. Now, 2 feet together. Activate your abdominal muscles. Bend your knees. Push the buttocks back. Move the chest toward the knees. And relax your arms down. Keep your buttocks roughly at the same height of your head. Lower your buttocks, breathe. Straighten your legs again. Lift your body up. Again, start bending your knees. Lower your buttocks. Keep the thigh as much as you can parallel to the ground. Move the chest toward the legs and stay there. And come back up. Now, bend your knees. Tilt your hip forward. Put your hands down on the ground. Lean on the right leg. Lift the left leg. Straighten both legs and lift the left leg as high as you can. Plant your toes up to the sky as much as you can. 3 breaths. Activate your buttocks to help lift your legs higher. At the end of the 3rd breath, bend both knees, come back to the starting position, lean on the left leg, lift the right leg and start straightening both legs up. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, back to center and come back up. Close your eyes. And stay there. Feel your body. You may feel your body moving, which is normal. Just become aware of every small feeling. Now, tilt your head forward. If you need to, you can bend your knees, put your hands firmly on the ground, keeping the arms parallel to each other. Walk back with your hands, with your knees, with your feet, sorry, and enter a plank pose. From the plank pose, lift your buttocks for Adho Mukha. Even if your legs, feet, and hands are way wider than usual, it's not a problem. Plank again. And again, lift your buttocks. Again, plank. And again, lift your buttocks. Down on the ground. Child pose for 3 breaths. The end of the 3rd breath. Walk back with your hands. Keep your hands down on the ground. Keep your knees touching. Slide the left arm under your right leg. Your right arm, sorry. Lift your right arm up. Push the right shoulder to the left. Push with your left arm against the ground to help you twisting. Lift the sternum. And down. Back to the starting position. It depends on your body. The head won't touch the ground and it's not a problem. Try and keep the spine straight. And now slide the right arm under the left one. Lower your shoulder as much as you can. Push with your arm against the ground to help you twist. Lift the left arm up. 3 breaths. And back to center. Now, elbows down, interlace the hands. Keep your elbows a little bit closer than your shoulders. There. Push with the elbows against the ground. Move your face forward, even down to the ground, and push. Again, forward and push. Forward and push. Hilda, put your elbows way back. You start in child pose. Buttocks down. Child pose. Okay. Now elbows down, just a tiny bit forward than your shoulders. Okay. Just a tiny bit. Not that much. Less. Okay. Now you move forward. You put your hands down on the ground, and then you push with your elbows to start to go back. Yeah. All the way forward, the head touches the ground. You push with your forearm to go back to the starting position. Gonna do it 2 more times. So forward and back, forward and back. Okay. Now we're gonna You know that I don't like to do the inversions online. I love inversions, but I don't like to do it online because I want you to be prepared and ready, and I want to be next to you to check if everything is good. But since you're quite advanced, I would say, you don't need that. But we won't do the full inversion. We're going to do the Ada, so the halfway through. The idea is to interlace the hands and put the hands just behind your head. The weight on the top of the head is really light. That's why we just did this exercise, because the weight has to be here on the forearm. Let's say 98% on the forearm and just the 2% on the top of the head. To feel the exact position of the head, because you have to have the head on the top, touching, not on the front. Put this part of your hand in here. And then the middle finger will touch the top of the head. You have to feel this, a gentle, really, really gentle pressure in this exact point. So we start with the elbows down. You interlace the hands, and I want you to move the inside, the small finger, just to create a base. So not on the side of the other hand, but slide it inside. So you will have the two small finger creating a wider base. Now remember where you have to feel the gentle pressure and find this position. Keep the elbows a little bit closer. Now, tuck your toes under. Start pushing with the elbows against the ground. Keep the weight on the top of the head really light. And then lift one leg up. Keep the shoulders active. Keep the elbows active. Pushing. Change leg. And down. Child pose. We're going to do it 2 more times. If you feel some tension on your neck, it means that you put too much pressure on your head. So in that case, focus way more on pushing the elbows against the ground, pushing the forearm against the ground. Now, still keeping all those activation, so paying attention on the position of the head and paying attention on pushing the elbows and forearm to create a big base and to take the most of the weight on the forearm. Try and not lift the lower leg, but creating a lighter leg. So just shifting your weight a little bit more toward your hips, lightening the leg that you're still touching on the ground, that is still touching on the ground. Don't lift your leg. Just keep the leg down. But just create this lightness on the leg. So again, interlace the hands, slide the small finger inside. Head down, on the top of the head, a little bit of pressure. Keep the elbows quite close. Tuck your toes under. Lift your buttocks. If you feel like it, you can even walk forward with your feet, but remember to push with the elbows and forearm against the ground. Lift. First one leg, and try and lighten the weight of the second one. Change leg. And again, create this lightness on the other leg. And down. Child pose again. You can again become aware of the feelings. So if you feel pressure on the neck, it means that you still have to work on the pushing of the forearm, on the position maybe of the arms. So don't push any further. The idea is to have lightness both on the legs, but also on the neck and head. Now, if you feel that you don't have any pressure on the neck, if you feel that it was really easy to create lightness with your leg, you can start lifting both legs. Only if you really feel like it. And remember that in this position, you don't have to kick to lift your legs. But I want you to work on the lightness. So millimeter per millimeter, you can, if you feel like it, you can gently lift your legs. If you don't feel, then you still achieve your lightness both on the neck and on the feet. Just work on the 2 version that we just did. Just one time. Create the version that you prefer. Come back again. And you can enter Shavasana. Take everything that you would need to be comfortable in Shavasana. And allow your body to let go. Let go all tensions. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant a mantra, and at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose till that moment. Just relax. Purnamadam Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Purnamadam Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Purnamadam Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Slowly, start wiggling your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. Bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep your spine straight yet relaxed. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.